Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel. Today we're going to do a Kerry Reel as played by Kevin Burke on If the Cap Fits. It was around 1978 when I first got seriously interested in Irish traditional fiddle playing, and one of the first albums I got was this album, If the Cap Fits, and I absolutely loved it and still do. And probably at that time I probably learnt the whole album from beginning to end. Forgot most of it in subsequent years, but this particular one, which opens the album, is one that I'd like to play to you today. The title is slightly problematic. He calls it a Kerry Reel because I think he couldn't remember the title. Some people call it John Kelly's, but if you look up John Kelly's, then there's several tunes with completely different melodies under that title. There's John Kelly's Old Concertina Reel, which seems to match most of the versions with this tune. So if you want to hear some other versions, that's what to look for. If you look for a Kerry Reel, you'll find his or you won't find anything. I'm going to try and show you more or less how he plays it, which of course is not possible because no one can play quite like him. But I'm going to give you certainly the feel of that. Let's start off with the first line. So we start off with a slide which comes just before the bar line. So here's the first line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have a look at some of the detail there. So we're starting off with a slide on the first finger. We're doing a slur. Then this B note, first finger, has a double cut, which means it's preceded by the same note with another note, a higher note, in this case a third finger. So when you get a double cut like this, you always slur from that into the melody note. One thing Kevin Burke does a lot is when he does an accent, he digs down and plays two notes, two strings instead of just one, and that happens here. Another double cut. The bowing, I usually don't give bowings on my videos. One reason is that I can never follow them. As soon as I write them, I start playing something else, and that will probably happen today. But I want to give you an idea of the kind of bowing that he does, which is always a mixture of separate bows and slurs, and that mixture gives you variety. It suits each individual phrase, and it accents certain notes. Let's just try through the A section again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the second half. Now that's what's called a roll, which in classical music would be a turn. So the upper note is the fourth finger playing an E, C sharp below. Here we've got a single cut, which is just one note. Another roll. And there's several places here where we're again accenting and giving two notes, that kind of thing. So let's have that second half again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try all the way through from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try the same thing again, but with some chords. Notice that on this tune the first line is just 4 bars repeated and the second line is not repeated. So it's a 16 bar reel, not a 32 bar reel. Kevin Burke runs this into Good Morning to Your Nightcap, also called Michael Coleman's, and The Wheels of the World as the third tune in the set. If you're interested in learning Good Morning to Your Nightcap or Michael Coleman's, then I'm doing a video about that on my Patreon page. So do have a look at that if you're interested. I'll play you out with Twice Round at a slightly faster tempo of the Kerry Reel and into Michael Coleman's. So if you enjoyed this, thank you for watching, and I can send you a copy of the dots if you're interested. Subscribe, send me an email and I'll send those to you, and I'll see you again soon.